Welcome to the Actor's Choice, where the actors and actresses have a chance to talk about themselves and their careers. Join us now for the next hour as we explore the marvelous industry of acting by actors and actresses from today's exciting show business world. And now, direct from Hollywood, here's your host, Ron Brewington.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ron Brewington, and welcome to the Actor's Choice, brought to you by Photography as an Art. Harvey Brandman, master photographer, located at 1307 North San Fernando Boulevard, Burbank, California. Attorney Ron Irwin's book, Haiku, Style, Passion, Heart. Author Larry Buford's book, To the Future, Time Travel, Message in a Capsule. State Farm agent Carla Green, and veteran actor Rob Brownstein's Actor Training School and Actors Space. Roll it, Tony.
Identificaciones. ¿Para qué?
Elvia, por favor. Vamos a montar un pequeño retén. Si ustedes salen por cualquier motivo, van a necesitar sus identificaciones cuando regresen.
Eso es ridículo. El señor Sánchez sabe que está convirtiendo la casa del niño en una prisión.
Es por su seguridad, señora. Y la del niño.
El niño está bien.
Elvia, por favor.
No, Alfredo. Tú sabes muy bien que el niño no está en peligro. Si lo hubieran querido matar, ya lo hubieran hecho. Discúlpeme, señor, pero ellos estaban detrás del señor Valdés, no del niño. Su papá tenía muchos enemigos por ser dueño del periódico y finalmente lo mataron.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest today has graced our program at its previous time in May of 2018. She's an actress, a producer, a writer, a director. Born in Caracas, Venezuela, she moved with her family to Washington, D.C., led by her diplomat grandfather. Growing up, she's fully bilingual. She's trained in dance. She's trained in modeling. She pursued acting, and the rest is history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome veteran actress Yeniffer Behrens.
Hi,
Yeniffer, good to see you back here.
You too.
It's been
Thank
a while.
You for having me
you
back.
haven't aged a doggone bit. You was looking fat, foxy, and fine back then. You're still the same, girl. Again, welcome to the Actor's Choice.
So nice to see you.
We were in a different studio when we did that.
We were.
Yeah,
This is really nice. I love it. I mean, the other one was great too, but this is like nice. Closer to where I live.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. I see you've been extremely busy since the last time we saw.
Yes.
Let's go back to 1994.
Oh,
you had your first TV or film role as a schoolgirl on a bus in the movie The Specialist.
Yes, sir.
Remember that?
That was so exciting. I actually auditioned with my high school uniform on because they were looking for a schoolgirl in a bus. So I'm like, well, you know, I am a Catholic schoolgirl, and I'm going to wear loud and proud, representing LaSalle. And I booked it, and it was the beginning of my journey of, you know, I just realized that, oh, wow. My dream can actually happen here in Miami because, you know, at first they're like, oh, that's so interesting. You're going to be an actress? Oh, that's so nice.
Tell me you got 84 of those credits now.
Right? Yeah. I'll never forget someone asked me, so how long are you going to give yourself? I was like, well, I guess, let's see, I'm going to be playing great-grandmothers on TV, so I guess my whole life. And it's amazing to look back. It's almost 25 years now, or yeesh, and here I am. So I'm really grateful.
Thank you. 2005, you got a taste of being in a soap opera. You did 21 episodes on General Hospital.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Talk about, I know, las novelas. I mean, I did soap operas in Spanish too in Miami. Let's not forget my soaps in Miami. General Hospital was incredible. It was so much fun. I had the best co-star, Rick Herbst. He's just like a dreamboat. Everyone there is wonderful. I mean, casting director Mark Teschner. There are no words. He's just wonderful. Wonderful in the room. He really embraces you, and it's just so much fun.
Wow.
I had a blast.
I should mention that you stayed there until 2008.
Yes.
I've noticed a lot of folks have had roles in soap operas. There are only 4. Unfortunately, there are only 4 soap operas still in the air right now.
I know.
Do you miss them?
You know, I did miss. I love the community, the family aspect of it, because you get to go every single day and see the cast and see who's working, because not everybody works the same, every day. So it's always fun and it's always different. It's like going to the office, but not like the monotony of an office. You know what I mean? You just never know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to be there, and it's always fresh and new and fun, the way I like it.
And it wasn't just a lady thing. I know a lot of guys, they used to watch the soaps. They have an argument with their girlfriend, their wife, whatever, and they see part 1 today, but they won't see part 2 till tomorrow. I got to watch them office tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what I love about soaps is that even if you miss a week,
Yes.
when you get back on it, you're like, oh, you can just like really tie the knots. You can figure out what's happened. Definitely.
We had an actress named Marla Mosier about 2 weeks ago. She told us she had 152 episodes.
Wow.
On The Bold and the Beautiful. Could you do that, Manny?
What a blessing. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I love what I do, and acting is fun. It's just getting to relate like this, and really in different circumstances and with so many different people, and you get to bring different characters to life and different situations, and it's always fun. And you get to dress up, and they do your makeup and your hair, or not, right? It depends on the character. So it's just it's playtime.
Yes.
It's dress up.
Yes, but you worked hard to get there.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
2010, you had the role of Riera Alfaro on the TV series hit In Plain Sight. A good role, I should mention.
That was. I made empanadas. I'm gonna have to bring you some empanadas, Ron.
Yes, ma'am.
You're just too sweet. I love being here. You're always, showering us with gifts. So I promise I'm gonna bring you some portos.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
For the whole office.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking of being sweet, we just happen to have a short clip of Plain Sight. Roll it, Tony.
You and some other Florence Nightingales are asked to make a few supplies disappear. Next thing you know, Suarez shows up at your door with his bravado on his badge. Then what?
He saw that my visa was about to expire, and he said that he could help me if I became his informant, reporting illegals. But there was no way. I didn't say no or yes. And I couldn't tell you because I knew I had committed a crime and I would have been kicked out. I was only trying to help.
All right. Having fun. Yes.
Yes, a lot
Wow.
of fun with the, it's really, this is, I did In Plain Sight a few years ago now, but it's still timely because
Yes.
it talks about not having documentation and, and helping others without documentation and providing medicine to them. And it's just incredible to me that is still going on, and I pray for a solution, like really, and that's part of our job, is to bring light to these social problems and challenges that we face as a society and as humanity, and it's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
As I said, currently you have 84 IMDb actress credits. That's great, but as I ran through your bio, I noticed something. You performed in a lot of TV series. I found out that you did 22 TV series credits out of those 84.
Oh, wow.
Well, I counted.
You have counted. I don't count. For me, it's like, not enough. I need more. When's my next gig? That's pretty awesome.
Yes. Any special reason for doing TV series?
Like I said, I love what I do, and the goal and my lifelong dream is to be on a long time, as a series regular on a series, have my own series.
Gotcha.
And I'm actually developing. I did, since we saw each other, I think I'm developing Mi Amor. Remember the short that I directed? And
Yes.
and I started with my husband, Mauricio Mendoza, and my son, Adrian. We're developing it into a series. So that is a dream and a goal.
Interesting, because the last time I saw you, you were the CEO and co-owner of True Form Films Incorporated.
Yep.
Along with your husband, Mauricio Mendoza.
We still are.
Yeah, handsome guy.
Yes.
And a business partner. Still doing that? That business?
Absolutely, True Form Films, and we are developing Mi Amor as a series, and then also a feature film called My Choices.
Okay.
And it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
But
there's a lot of no's, but
Yes.
we got to keep knocking on those doors and never give up, right? The determination. Whoops, sorry, Tony.
It's all right.
And until that yes gets here,
Yes.
because it will,
Yes, it will.
you know.
You said you started this for a certain reason why you started this business.
To create projects that make a difference in the world, to also allow my husband and I and our family as Latinos to create roles that we normally don't audition for or normally get cast as. Like, for example, After School was our very first film. And as many callbacks as I've gotten to play a cop, I have not booked the cop role yet. Until this year, I did play an ICE officer in How to Get Away with Murder.
Wow.
That was my first ICE officer role. And I'm, although it's that, but it's so exciting because they're finally seeing me that way. But we had to create After School for me to play a cop, a sergeant. And then my husband, he's usually the clean cut, very businessman, millionaire, and he was playing alcoholic, just someone that was down and out and just very unkempt, and that's not how casting sees him. So we had a great time doing that.
How does a husband and wife stay together as actors? How do you do that?
By the grace of God.
Amen.
We pray together, we work together, we create together. We have a beautiful daughter, Juliana, Mia. She's our best production. And Adrian, our son, he's embraced Adrian as his own. I met him when Adrian was 8 years old. And so Mauricio just took him on as his own as well. And now Adrian calls him his bonus dad. So he has two dads. And Mauricio is just an amazing soul because he embraced Adrian's father as a friend, and now we're really, we're all very close-knit family. And so as artists, we understand each other. We understand the ups and downs of what this business is, so we're able to be there for one another. The financial aspect of it is one of those things that you just go, Diosito, God, you know what to do. We're here, and we're always taken care of some way or another. It's beautiful. It's really, it's a give and take, and it's a partnership. We're best friends.
Right. The number one reason why I've been married 3 times, so I should know this. The number one reason why people break apart, they don't communicate with each other.
Yes.
They don't communicate.
Yes. Well, in the last 6 months, I must say that we have, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary.
All right.
In February. Yes, 10 years. We met doing a movie in Mexico, and then our 5-year wedding anniversary, literally last week. And for our we said, okay, in 10 years, we are either going to renew our contract or not, because this is a contract. And we're renewing it, guys. We're renewing it because we're growing together and we're studying together mindset. It's all about that mindset. We got to just continue to grow. And we've just been learning a lot through Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi and Ed Milet. We started really looking into that mindset information. Just read to get you through, Anyway, it's fun. It's fun to be married. We like to be married.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for number 4. If anybody knows anybody, give me a call, okay?
It's fun to play house.
Yeah,
it is fun to play house.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We are seeing more and more Latinos on TV, film, and stage. Your thoughts about them?
Well, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a long time coming, and it's about celebration and celebrating each other's
Culture?
I'm getting choked up. It's really amazing to see, just to see. The Super Bowl was just like, that halftime was just amazing. I grew up in Miami, and so Miami girl, I was born in Venezuela, but I came to this country when I was 4, so from D.C. to Miami, and just to see J-Lo and Shakira, and me growing up with these women, they're like, whew, thank you. These are tears of joy, guys. Like, it's just like, wow, and Lynn Marin Miranda and In the Heights it's coming out soon from stage to film, and my husband is a wonderful musical theater actor, and so it's exciting to see it. It's wonderful and just paving the way, and so it's fun to be part of it, and it's just being in the gratitude of it and concentrating on. We have made so many strides, and there's so much more to go. But we're doing it, and as Latinos, because we're all so different in our own community, I'm Venezuelan, there's my husband's Colombian, there's Cuban, there's Puerto Rican, there's Dominican, there's a plethora of Latinos. Then we're all beautiful and we're all different, and we just need to embrace each other and really continue lifting each other up. And because of the fragmentation that there's been, that's why I feel we're not exactly where we wish we were, but guys, we're there. We are so close. So now it's not about I'm Venezuelan and you're Mexican. No, let's just love up on each other. That's it. It's all about that, and then everyone else will follow, and it's great.
Great message you just gave there, madam. Great message.
You.
But the struggle does continue.
Well, yeah, but you get a choice. You choose. You said the actor's choice, right? It's a choice. Every single day, how are you going to wake up? What are you going to think about? Are you going to think about your problems, or are you going to think about your solutions? Are you going to think about how far you've gone, or how much more you have to go? Like, you get to choose who you're going to be in the face of any struggle. So you get to put on your armor of like, I'm so grateful, and be in your heart for what I've accomplished, and I'm so grateful to have another day to do what I love. Instead of, oh, damn, I didn't get that job. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Oh, we're overdrawn. Ooh, yay! Like whatever it is. It's like just if you focus on the solution, you're going to find solutions. And what you focus on grows.
Got you.
And you create your world by your words. So if you're constantly saying, oh, I'm what a struggle, that's going to be your experience. But yes, there is challenges, and I'm excited to find the solution to it.
Yes.
And you just say, God, tell me what to do, where to go, put the right people, and take the ones that are not right away. And I'm trusting. It's about that. I grew up Catholic, and I just celebrated my 30-year high school reunion in September in Miami. I went to LaSalle High School, and I can't tell you, I produced from here for like 4 months the actual reunion, and we created the prom again. So we recreated prom again, and our theme was Forever Young, 1989, the class of 1989. Yes, I've already told. I'm dating myself. Anyway, at this point, everybody knows.
Yes.
But
next subject, as they say.
Can I tell you the excitement and going back to my roots, and going back to LaSalle, and going and reconnecting with like 60 of my high school friends, and we've just reconnected in such a way now because of social media, and we've stayed connected. It has been such a healing process, such a fulfilling process for so many of us, and we didn't even know we needed it. It's just the most beautiful experience that I've had in the last year, and it's brought me back to my roots of I went to a Catholic school, and I'm a spiritual being, as we all are, right? We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. but it's that, Ron.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the yucky and the yummy. Focus on the yummy.
Gotcha.
You're gonna get more of that.
Gotcha. We just got a few more minutes.
Oh,
Just
no!
hit a few things. You have been guest starring on How to Get Away with Murder, haven't you?
Well, I did Get Away with Murder,
Yes.
and also last year was really great. Grace and Frankie,
Yes.
Martin Sheen. Love him. Wow, talk about a gentleman. Talk about beautiful. Dave is coming up next in on FX, I believe.
Okay.
And what else did I do last year?
You did.
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy,
That was
yes.
a lot of fun
Yes.
too. And I love the women directors that I've gotten to work with
Yes.
in the last year. That's just been really inspiring too, which is another
Right.
Hollywood struggle of
Yes,
the
another
woman.
struggle.
But we've made progress as women, and yes, we have a long way to go, but there's been so much progress made.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a cut on I Am Dave, Little Dicky. Can we roll that for just a second? Go for it, buddy.
Dude, this is the one. I love this one. Beam me up, Scotty. I'm going in there and I'm gonna make dreams come true.
Please don't kick the chairs.
I didn't kick it. You have chairs in the middle of a room.
You need to wear glasses like you used to. You're a lot cuter then.
Turn the mic on.
We got Little Dicky in here. Little Dicky.
Little Dicky, holy shit, man.
Why you call yourself Little Dicky? You got a Little Dicky?
It's never even grown at all since I was a child.
Do you realize that I'm dating a rapper who I've never heard rap out loud? Will you rap for me right now? Oh my God, rap for me.
Look.
No.
YG, Little Dicky.
What up, man? Good to meet you. So, I'm calling because I'm about to access my bar mitzvah money and I thought you should know.
Are you crazy? What, David, you haven't made a single dollar off of
I
this.
can't profit off of it because it's not my beat. It's just a beat I stole online. So
You
I can't even...
stole it? Wait a minute, what? Did you steal it?
Oh my God.
I'm a once-in-a-generation artist who just got verified.
All right. When is that coming out? That was hot. Woo, woo.
In about 2 days, I
In
think,
about 2
right?
days,
It's going
all
to
right.
drop. Oh, my goodness. He was wonderful on set. So funny. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. Look how funny that poster is.
Yes, look at that poster. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Peeking out
I
of
said,
his
well, times change.
chonies.
Yeah, times change.
Yeah.
This has been a good year for you. You've got what? 2 completed films, 1 pre-production, 1 filming now, 2 post-productions.
Yes, yes. Wow. Thank you for reminding me of that. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm busy enough.
Yes, you are. Very busy indeed. Also, you did another one coming out called Warner Brothers, The Way Back. Can you put that up for us, sir? Ooh.
Yes. We just did the premiere yesterday, and it's coming out on Friday, March 6th, and I'm especially proud and just so grateful and honored to be part of this film. It's Ben Affleck's best work ever. I mean, for me, I've always been a fan. One of the things I wanted to share about this is that I created a vision board 5 years ago, and Ben Affleck was on my vision board. And I was going to bring the picture, and I got all excited. But dreams come true. Yeah. Like, you visualize what you focus on really manifests. But you got to really feel it in your heart and not give up, because 5 years later, I'm in his movie, And I had forgotten about that vision board when I went to the audition. I did the audition, and then I booked it, and I was excited to be part of it. And then as I was organizing my stuff, I saw this old vision board, and I was like, "Oh, look!" And I was like,
It's him.
"Oh my God!"
Yeah.
Oh, I literally had forgotten that he was on there.
Okay.
And the film is really, it's about family. It's about struggle. It's about that underdog of. Oh my God, it's about so much. It's about forgiving yourself. It's about family. It's about never giving up on your family, never giving up on you, on yourself. It's about loss, about grief, about love. Definitely go see it. Yes.
Definitely, we'll see it.
Yes.
Yeniffer, I got something. Have your right hand, please.
My right hand?
Yes, ma'am, because you know you're going to get one
Woo!
of those. You know you're
Yes!
gonna get one of those.
Love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
And of course, for the ladies.
Yay!
I knew I was going to be with two ladies today. That's why I wore my pink tie.
You're so sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Miss T
Thank you.
Miami. This reminds me of Miss T Miami in the house when I won Miss T Miami.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Actor's Choice. I'm your host, Ron Brewington. Thank you for stopping on by.
Thank you for having me.
We're going the studio of Harvey Brandon, Photography is an Art, is proud to offer you a $100 discount off any photo package valued at $300 or more. Now, Harvey has been in the business for nearly a quarter of a century, and he certainly knows how to take care of his customers. So please give him a call today at 818-954-9294. That's 818-954-9294. You'll be glad you did. And by the way, please tell Harvey that you heard about his offer right here on The Actor's Choice. Haiku, style, passion, heart. It's the latest release from author and attorney Ron Irwin. The book was inspired by the author's first exposure to haiku well over a half-century ago. Now, this experience produced within him a deep passion to experience Asia, which he later did as a U.S. Marine. The book is available in paperback at lulu.com. That's lulu.com. And Irwin says he'll give 20% of net book sales split evenly between the veterans of foreign wars and Vietnam veterans of America. Book to the Future, Time Travel, Message in the Capsule is a new book by author Larry Buford. It's a historical and faith-based account of how what we do and follow today will affect us tomorrow. The author also calls it an adventure for those who want to travel back through time. The book is now available in paperback for only $17.95 from Amazon. So please get your copy today. And now, a word from State Farm agent Carla Green. Roll it, Tony.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because the State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just four walls and four wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve? Let me help you with that. Give me a call. State Farm agent Carla Green, 213-239-9675. I look forward to speaking with you.
$9675. That's 213-239-9675. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a new sponsor, an Actor's Space with classes and private coaching by veteran actor Rob Brownstein. An Actor's Space has Thursday night classes for working actors and Tuesday night foundation and technique classes for early career actors. The idea here is to build on each other's strengths and who you are to help refine and reimagine your career and your acting. For more information, please call Class B at robbrownstone.com. or call in to 323-646-1268. That's 323-646-1268. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks ago, we had a renowned stage writer, Vincent Terrell Durham, right here in this here on Actor's Choice. And we spoke about his work and what he's been given and what he's been doing. Now, one project that he talked about was a play called The Fertile River. Well, folks, guess what? He's asking you to join him along with director Justin Lord at the Road Theater Company located at 10747 West Magnolia Boulevard in North Hollywood next Monday at 8 o'clock. Pay what you can. You want to see the stage reading of the play. He's got some great acts, including Dan Martin, Denise Dowles. Don't forget, Monday, March 9th, 8 o'clock at the Road Theater Company, 10747 West Magnolia Boulevard in North Hollywood. I'll see you there. And finally, if you have a product or a service or an upcoming event and we'd like to see it advertised on this program, please call us at 323-533-1036. That's 323-533-1036. Our prices are very affordable. Thank you. This is The Actor's Choice. I'm your host, Ron Brewington. Roll it.
Sugar?
2. No, 3.
Okay.
What does MTI mean again?
Military training.
Instructor, that's right.
Look, he's gonna be fine, okay? We're all gonna be fine.
You say that a lot.
I'm gonna head out, okay?
It came in the mail. The for Behrens thing. Says we didn't get it. Look, maybe it's time we start thinking about options.
So, are you giving something away?
Yeah, $2 off the lunch menu. But later on, I'm raising the prices by $2. So if you come back, just ask for the local menu.
No. I meant, why are all these people here?
Well, Meet Your Neighbor was a huge hit. People are coming in town from all over the place. Isn't it great?
No, we don't have a license to broadcast all over here.
Well, some of them are also here for the crop circles.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is a Dominican-American actress, producer, voiceover artist, TV and radio host, and last but certainly not least, a spokesperson. Now, she started her acting and dancing career at the age of 6 in the Dominican Republic. She got 17 IMDb TV and film credits already. So without further ado, because she's got quite a history, may I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Fernandez-Nixon.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by
That's
today.
an amazing welcome, by the way. I'm like, did I do all that?
Oh,
like,
yes.
That's a lot of titles.
And more. And when I read your bio, you know what I did? I had it in my hand. Guess what it did? It fell down like that.
Listen, we're not done.
We ain't getting
We're not
started.
done.
Right. Ain't got
Thank
done.
you so much for having me.
And welcome to the Actor's
I feel
Choice.
honored, Mr. Brewington. I feel like after Yeniffer,
Yes.
Yeniffer,
Yeah,
right?
Yeniffer.
I'm like, oh my God, I need to absorb all this woman's energy. Like, she's just amazing.
Yes. Hang out.
Yes.
Go to events, go to stages. I wonder when you're a struggling actor, as they call it. I love
Yeah.
that term, whatever it means. You can get out there, meet a lot of people, do what you want to do, what you have to do.
I mean, it's
Yes.
honestly, it is definitely about who you know. But
Amen.
It's not so much who you know. You also have to come with substance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you show up, you know the right people, but also you have to have something to offer. So, like, yes, you definitely have to go out and mingle. And like, I need to just her energy, just everything she represents is just good to be around.
Wow. What was it like growing up in the Dominican Republic?
Well, it was fun. I was there until I was 13 years old. And all I remember was a shocker here. I looked like a lot of people. So diversity wasn't really a word that was thrown out in the middle of the industry. When I was maybe 9 years old, I became a TV host for a children's television show. So think of Barney, but like Dominican made. That's what we were. And I remember that we had kids, like we had a red hair, freckled girl, then we had a blonde, blue eyes, and we just had like a rainbow of colors. And it was just so beautiful to see that growing up. And so for me, that and the weather, it was amazing except hurricane season, which I can survive at any moment. But that's what I remember. It was beautiful, beautiful childhood.
Your family nurtured you and aided you and guided you into becoming all the things I said during the introduction.
Yes, you know, for the most part. They're Latinos. They're not very sold on the idea of entertainment being your like full-on career. So it took a while for me to. I'm a very strong little girl. I was a very strong little girl. I'm a very strong woman now. Thank you. And my mom would say she got into everything she did when she was young because she wouldn't stop bugging me about it. So I forced her hand.
And here's a good thing that happened to you. The family moved to New Jersey when you was 13.
Yes.
30, huh?
Oh, Jersey's, you know, I'm a Jersey girl. It doesn't matter where I live in the States. I'm a Jersey girl forever. And, you know, you can say what you want to say about Jersey, but North Jersey, which is different from South Jersey.
They go across the river from me. I was born in Manhattan, Harlem, uptown.
Okay, see? So we're the same. Now, South Jersey, that's Pennsylvania.
Right. Exactly. So what about acting? When did you get into that?
I think that, well, growing up in Dominican Republic, there's two kinds of influential people.
Okay.
There's politicians and entertainers. And I don't know if you've been following the news, there's a big thing going on about politics. So since I was very little, I was aware that it was not a very clean game. And I just didn't see myself being a person that can actually make a difference by going into politics. And I love dancing, I love TV. And then I said, well, maybe I can go into something in the entertainment. Theater didn't pop in my head. Actually, it came in my head a little bit before 6 years old. I was 4. And I came to Six Flags to visit my family in New Jersey. And I got on stage to do like this little play that the kids can join.
Yes.
And I went on. I spoke no English whatsoever. My sister had to translate for me. And I remember getting up there, and I just loved the fact that, like, I was helping them make the kids in the audience have fun to tell a story. I was a little bird. Like, I think I have a picture of it somewhere. I was a little bird. Crazy hat. But it made me feel like I can make other people see themselves through me.
Got you.
Yeah.
Now, you, I understand, have a BS in mechanical engineering?
I told you about my parents, right?
Wow. That's great.
It's
interesting.
Very interesting. Tell me, what can I tell you about, that?
You were doing all these different things. You're trying to get your life together, doing all you had to do, but then you knew that you had to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. There was something about that city that you found inviting.
Well, this is kind of how I went. I always wanted to be in the entertainment industry, but my mom always said you need to do your schoolwork first. If you drop your grades, you cannot do ballet, theater, none of that, right? So I was always a straight-A student. When we came to the States, I was assimilating to the culture, and, being in the entertainment industry here is a beast compared to Dominican Republic. I couldn't just pick up the phone and call the stations like I did when I was little. And my mom was not very aware of what to do, because if you're not in this industry, as a parent, it's scary because there's so many scams. So I focused in school because that's what I was good at. Right. And then I went to college in New Jersey, and I got my BS in mechanical engineering. But I still did theater on the side.
Gotcha.
When I graduated, I got a job in Pennsylvania. So the job brought me to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. When I moved there, I continued to do acting, but instead of theater, that's when I began my film career.
Gotcha. Does the sun ever come out in Pittsburgh?
I mean, yeah, sometimes.
I say that because
in the summer.
A company I used to work for, their headquarters was in Pittsburgh. And every time I'd go, I said, "Where's the sun?"
I know.
Yeah.
When I moved from Pittsburgh here, they said, "Would you go back?" And I'm like, "Nope." I mean, I love Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I mean, it's a big part of my heart.
Yes.
I don't see myself living where there's no sun every day.
Gotcha. You need that sun.
I'm from an island. Come on.
Right.
I need that.
Yeah. Okay, you get more involved in the film industry from Pittsburgh. I understand that during the acting classes that you had an opportunity to explore different characters.
Yes. So I think I'm a very nice person, but in acting classes, I realized I love playing villains. I know, right? The best villains are the nicest people, right? I like to say. But yeah, no, I got a chance to explore so many different aspects of me. As an actor, you have to study to reach to these different people. And, you find a little bit of yourself in everyone out there. And that's not just in acting and lifting a character from the page. It's also when you go and meet people in real life. There's always something that connects us all.
Okay. Got a short clip of you in a class. Roll it, Tony.
Yeah. I love you, and I consider meeting you a regular miracle from heaven. But I can't marry you. I can't walk down the aisle and say I do, because I don't. I can't. I'm not ready.
Wow. What'd you say? I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Wow.
No, me breaking up with someone, and that's not even a villain role. That's just life. But you are good.
Something to do.
Oh
You also said there was a need for a Pittsburgh-based Latino Hispanic media source. So what did you do?
So basically, coming in Pittsburgh, not many Latinos, as you would know. And I found myself doing engineering and trying to get into the film industry in Pittsburgh, which is not that big. But again, the opportunities for a Latina that looks like me were very, very small. So it was all about the mindset, like Yeniffer was saying before. You can look at the problem and wake up every single day and think, I can't do this because I have this limitation. And then one day I just woke up and I said, well, what if I create the opportunity?
Right.
So I decided, because of my engineering background, I was really good at producing. So I approached PBS in Pittsburgh. I approached a few radio stations with I had like this long, back then there was no like sending emails. So I had this really long plan of like different concepts of shows that I got from when I was little in Dominican Republic.
Okay.
And I said, I want to do these shows. And then of course I was like, what, 24 maybe? Not even. So they're looking at me like, you have no experience. What are you talking about? The community doesn't need that. So I decided to go to a small radio station and I said, would you just let me do a show? They brought me in to interview me about engineering and I walked out talking to the program manager saying, can I just do a show?
All right.
And I did. And then like that slowly generated this whole following where like I would interview people from like the medical field, the entertainment industry, a professor, like everyone went through the show because it was the only outlet and it was bilingual.
Right.
So even if you didn't speak Spanish, you would find out through my show where the party was if you like dancing, or where to get your health benefits if you needed them. And so because of that, I said, well, I might as well just create my own production company. And after having this, which took years of building that foundation, I approached PBS again and they said, well, come on over and we'll let you produce some shows.
Great. That's how you do it.
Yes.
And with the training you got, you can go anywhere, acting, doing news if you would.
Yes. But news, politics are kind of like on the same realm for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I have trained to be a newscaster, I know.
Master's degree. Okay. 2016, you got your first IMDb actress credit for a film called Blood on the Leaves.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you, I had a few that I just, actors don't want to show like their extra stuff, but I worked on so many extras movies, like The Next 3 Days and like Won't Back Down with Viola Davis. I was like, oh, she's in the room. But my first was Blood on the Leaves, and beautiful movie, beautiful message, beautiful message, and it was written and directed by locals.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
2017, the next year, you had another film called The Edit. Tell us about that, please.
Well, that movie, I had a supporting role in that one, and it was interesting because it was composed of everyone from the class, and it was sci-fi. You actually can check it out now. It was sci-fi, and it was basically about going into like the skeletons in the closet, like the boogie monster, but it was a lot more bloody in a sense. And for me, that was a film that I feel like I didn't just get casted and like I didn't know anyone. I walked in and I knew everyone because it was already our community. It was working with family.
Good.
Yeah.
They ask, from time to time in these little shows, we like to ask crazy questions. Here's one of my favorite questions. What's your favorite part on the set?
That's a good one. I think I have a few. I think that the times I've had a chance to direct has been one of my favorite parts. I love acting and I love bringing the character, but when you can sit on the driver's seat and you can help the vision come across, like it's beautiful. There's something about it that is like, this is what people are gonna see. Right. And then you're like, oh my God, I could do that.
I like that. I can do that.
I can do that.
All right. Me, I like where they have the food at, but we won't talk about that. So to keep the food at. 2018, you got into a TV series called LWB, Living While Black. Reminds me of DWB.
Oh.
You've heard of DWB?
No, please
Driving
tell me.
While Black.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the story's pretty similar.
Yes.
And this was one of the projects that I came on, and it's a series, so I was on almost every episode. And it was during a time where, again, our history called for it. I played a therapist. So in the entire time, we were breaking the stigma of people of color going to therapy. And then also what it is to be someone of color, because you can be Latino, it doesn't matter. You're color, you go through these experiences in corporate America, which is what the story was about. And it was so fun because it was a comedy. So I loved working on that project.
Have you found that special role yet?
I'm not sure. I think I've enjoyed playing, the crazy person that something's going on, that there's more under the layer, and then also the boss, but also the therapist. I think that for me, my favorite role would be one that has multiple layers. I don't think I've ever played anything that's flat, but it has to be someone that, like, probably a villain that you would want to love.
Got you.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
Kind of like the Joker, that you're like, oh, I don't like him, but I kind of want to like him. Like that, right?
Yes. And then last year, you had a second season of Manhunt, Deadly Games.
Deadly Games, yes.
Tell us about your role.
Well, my role in that specific series, I am a CNN producer. And when everything is happening with Richard Jules at the beginning of the series, you see him being rushed into the station, and essentially we just set him up for failure, right? Because we put him in front of the camera, we tell him what to say, and he's not prepped. He keeps asking for help, but we're just not helping him. We just want to push a message forward.
Gotcha.
And, it's funny because looking at, like, the entire series talks about how the events affected his personal life. And it's funny to see how, like, even little things that we all do collectively as a community can completely impact one person's entire world.
Yes, it is.
Had he had more prep, probably would have been a little different.
Wow. It's a true story, isn't it?
It is. It is. And it's a really good series.
Yeah.
And it was someone in Pittsburgh.
And your role again was?
I was a CNN producer.
CNN producer.
Yes.
I heard you say CNN. Me and CNN, I like each other.
Ah.
I talked to you, okay, I understand that Spectrum announced the premiere date and trailer. How's that going so far?
I think it's going well. I think I've personally seen a lot of messages from people that have watched it. I think later on this year, it's going to be released everywhere else, but because right now it's just on Spectrum.
Okay.
And so I cannot wait to see what's going to happen when it's open to everyone other than just Spectrum.
Got you. Now, I understand this will cover the search of the 1996 Atlanta Summers Olympic bomber.
Yes.
Wow, that's some heavy roles.
It is. It's supposed to be the biggest manhunt in the United States.
Got you. Then you just completed The Enormity of Life. The Enormity of Life?
The Enormity of Life.
Yes.
It went through a few changes, the name of the movie, but it's essentially following Breckin Myers. I think you know who he is, right? So Breckin Myers, he it covers a little bit of mental health with himself and his mom and his family dynamic, and how he pretty much has to struggle through saving his life while trying to not take his own life, essentially. I play a nurse, and that was such a fun role because my part is the breaking point where, like, we see how bad things get with their family because we just all get into a fight. We just, like, literally, like, I was a Hispanic nurse, and for as much as I don't like the stereotype of Latinas and feistiness, that was so fun.
Yeah.
It was so fun to almost go at it with these people, and after we finished, I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, like, but it was good. It was a fun project. It was Ohio as well.
Right. Telling a story. That's what actors and filmmakers, that's what you guys do.
Yes.
Great.
Making sure you see yourself on screen.
Yes.
And this look.
Yes.
In Latinos, this is brand new.
Is it now?
It's brand new to the Hollywood scene,
Gotcha.
not to me,
Me.
but for Hollywood.
Gotcha.
And I'm so happy that we're seeing more and more Latinos, diversity within Latinos in Latino roles.
Okay. You're doing another one, a comedy drama called The All Nighter. It's in post right now.
It's in post right now.
Any idea when we're going to be able to see it?
I believe sometime this summer. And maybe like late August. I'm not 100% sure. They typically don't tell us, so we don't get super anxious until it comes out. But it should be sometime this summer.
Can you tell us a little bit about the movie itself?
The All Nighter, they have it follows the story of a man that finds himself trapped living in a house where at night it turns into a how can I say this in like very nice words, like not a good life, bars and prostitution.
Oh, okay.
Right, but he's good. He is really good, and he's trying to focus. He's like a borderline geek, if not.
Okay.
And so it follows his life in and out of this situation. He has his own family issues going on. For my specific role, I run the house essentially. And even though I'm pretty clean, I come in the crossfires with him when I'm sold some of his merchandise, because now I fight with him. In a sense of like, you're good, you're really not good, you just want something else, and there's always like little twists, different stories. But
you do get some interesting roles.
Yes, and I love that. I cannot say that I've done, maybe like I've played a nurse once or twice, but everything else has been like never the same.
Got you. How about being a director? You got any plans about that?
Well, I have directed mostly commercials and like smaller projects.
Yes.
I would love, love, love to work my way up into directing my own feature film. And I think that, acting and directing, like you have to almost be behind the cameras when you're an actor.
Right.
But again, I would say, for a film, I would say I'm going to go back and direct. We need more women directors.
Yes, we do.
And we need that. We need that.
Well, I'm looking at that clock. The clock on the wall says I gotta go. Cindy, I want to thank you very much for coming on. Would you please put that in your right hand, please? If you would, definitely. And,
I need to come here more often. All these goodies.
That's for good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This reminds me of theater.
Yes.
When you're done.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Fernandez-Nixon.
Thank you. Gracias.
Hope to have you back here again. We want to, first of all, special thanks go out to the Espada Public Relations President Jasmine Espada, and with us today, Senior Publicist Camille L. Cortez Lopez. That organization, they bring all these good Hispanic folks that you see. That's where they come from.
Yes.
Number one entertainment in this town, right? Number one. Again, thank you very much. Special thanks to our sponsors, Harvey Randman, Photography is an Art, Ron Irwin's Haiku, Style, Passion, Heart, Larry Buford's Book to the Future, Time Travel, Message in a Capsule, State Farm agent Carla Green, and Rob Brownstein's Actor Training School and Actor Space. And much, much thanks, ladies and gentlemen, to our guest today, actress Yeniffer Behrens and actress Cindy Fernandez-Nixon. And of course, special thanks to all of our ever-growing audience. Be well. We will see you the next time.